Joe Hopkins here, and I'm doing a little bit of an update video. If you remember, I got a dual neck guitar kit for Christmas. That was a while ago. My cousin bought me this. You can see it's not put together yet, but I finally got the time to paint it. Finally. I've been working a lot. I know I say that in my videos a lot. I've been working a lot, but I have been, and it gets kind of hard to get to projects I want to do. You can see it's an SG type dual neck, you know, like a Jimmy Page style guitar. And I could have gone with something more traditional than this, but what do you think? You know, it's called Mambo Pink. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I tell you what, over the past few months, between not having time, every time I get a day off, it's raining, and I don't have a garage or anything, so I have to paint it outside, and if it's raining, you know, you can't do that. Last couple days, it's been 90 degrees and sunny, so perfect time to paint. Dries quick, all that kind of stuff. Still got a little bit of smell to it, you know. I'll probably have to give it another day at least before I put it together, you know, but it's dry enough to pick up and show you guys. What do you think of the Mambo Pink? Yeah, I got some copper tape to shield all the little cavities and the cavity in the back and all that stuff. And when I'm done with it here, I'll give a review on it. I forget how much this kit cost. I think I looked it up at some point, but since I didn't buy it, you know, I know it was a good bit more than regular kit because it's a dual neck. You know, they tend to be more expensive. I don't own a dual neck guitar, and I've been wanting to get a 12-string electric guitar. So this has 6 strings, 12 strings, you know, 2 necks. So that ought to be pretty cool. That's something that I could definitely use. I like the pink color. I really do. Some people don't like pink. I like pink. So, yeah, Gloss Mambo. Got it in one of them spray cans. Paint and primer in one. And if anybody gets these and they want to paint it, what I do, I've shown my process in other videos, right? So I wasn't going to go over the whole process this time, but pretty easy overall. I'll get some masking tape and tape off the neck joints because I don't want to get paint in everything, you know? And then I find all these different cavities. What works really well is to take shop towels, those rolls of blue shop towels, or paper towels will work, and, you know, wad them into the cavities because they fit really well, and it's just, you know, it takes a long time to tape stuff. And well, the towels really fill the cavity quite well, and they stay in there well too. Just make sure to take off all the tape and all before the paint is completely dry, because if it dries with that on there, it can then peel off some of the paint too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've made that mistake a long time ago, and I've learned better since. So yeah, Mambo Pink, and you can still see a bit of the wood grain through it. I think that's pretty cool. You can see more on the back because I did I did 2 coats on the front and sides, and I only did 1 coat on the back. It's a bit thinner. I don't know if you can really tell. You can see it's kind of glossy because it's a gloss paint. See it reflecting the light there. That's pretty cool. I like it, and I'll be doing a full review on this guitar when I get it put together, right? I don't plan on doing a video putting it together because that's hard to film, and it would take me more time than I actually have to put it together and film myself doing it. But most of these kits come with instructions and are pretty easy, and I believe this, like most of the kits, has everything pre-wired. One nice thing about the kit guitars, most of them don't require soldering. Everything's pre-wired, and the pickups, usually there's a plug where you plug the pickups in. Makes it pretty easy. All the holes are pre-drilled. Everything looks pretty straightforward on this thing. So if any of you guys out there are thinking of getting a kit guitar, or even like a big intimidating kit guitar like this, don't be scared. Don't be intimidated. These things are easy. Take your time. Follow the instructions. It's pretty straightforward. And then you can have one any color you want. Now, some of the finishes people do are tricky, you know, depending on what kind of finish it is. I honestly just like getting a can of spray paint, usually a primer and a paint, or one of those primer paint in one things that works really well, like I did with this, and just spray canning it. Just take this spray paint, go outside on a nice warm sunny day, or in your garage if you have a garage, and spray it. And you know, some people make up those little jigs that hold it, you know, like a stick with holes drilled to, you can screw them into the neck joint and it holds it up so you can spray it. Some people, I've seen people put a screw into one of the neck screw holes and hang it so they can spray it. All I do, I just lay it flat on a folding table on cardboard. I put it on cardboard on a folding table, spray the top and sides, let it get more or less dry, right? Dry to the most part, then turn it over and do the back. Then let that dry. So that's worked pretty well for me over the years. This will be my third kit guitar. That's the way I've done all three of them, and they've all come out pretty good as far as the spray job goes. It's the color I want. I could do a clear coat on this and then shine it up real nice if I wanted to. And there's nothing stopping you from doing that. You can get a clear coat in a spray can too. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I haven't clear coated anything, and I don't want to. And I got lots of shiny, glossy guitars. I kind of like having mine, the ones I build, just straight paint on it, you know? So anyway, thought I'd give you that update and a couple tips on building these things. You know, a little bit of encouragement. You don't have to do the same ones, you know? Go on Amazon or on Thomann.com. Harley Benton, they have kit guitars. Any place with a kit guitar, and look around. Take a look. Go on. Amazon's a great place. Type in Amazon, or go to Amazon, type in kit guitar or guitar kit, and take a look at what they got and what you're interested in, right? I have one Harley Benton, and I have two Amazon jobs. This one and my V guitar, which the V is like Beck's Gears, I think is the name of the whatever they call it. I forget what this one is. I might take a look, see if I can find it, you know. Take a look down below. There might be a link to it, there might not. It depends on whether or not I can find it. Sometimes Amazon doesn't, you know, they don't carry the same things forever, and it's been a while. So anyway, there you go. Subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for when I do a full review on this guitar. I'm going to try to be doing that in the next week or two, because I really want to put this thing together. I got it painted. I got a fire lit under me now. I'm going to see if I can't get this thing together, right? Even if I have to do it in fits and starts over the course of a couple of days due to, once again, lack of time, something that affects many of us these days. So, yeah, hit subscribe and check out my links to streaming down below. I did an album, and it's down there. And at the end here is an end screen with playlists. It'll pop up. One is my reviews, where I review lots of guitars, including my other kit guitars. And one of them says I Didn't Get a Memory by Joe Hopkins. That's my album. Please listen to it. I want it to be popular. I want it to take over the world and go 10 times platinum. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.